Good afternoon. So I've been taking a little break on the camper, and now it's time to get back to work on it. So I think it's about time to finish this thing. So here's what I got going on. I purchased a couple of these birch pieces of plywood. They're about 1/4 inch thick, really nice pieces of wood. I'm ripping them down to 6-inch pieces like this. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing with them. So I'm cutting them to piece, the size here. I'm sanding down the edges so there's a little deviation so it looks like shiplap or whatever. My wife really likes that stuff. So here's what it looks like so far. So anyway, we'll make it nice and cozy. I think I want to stain it or just poly coat it dark, make it look like a pirate ship. But I'll show you what I'm doing as far as making these little planks here. Alright, so I'm taking my 6-inch stock pieces that I've cut from a big 4-foot by 8-foot piece of plywood of this here birch. This is 26 1/4 inches long. That's the section that I need to put on my wall between my window and the front of the cab. And so now it's just a regular cut piece, the rough edges there a little bit. And all I'm going to do is just kind of sand a little relief around the edges. Okay, so now that we've done that, so this is just a little test piece here for effect that I've made. This is the piece that we're going to use right here. So you put these together, you get this little shiplap looking relief. It's kind of cool. My wife says she wants to make it look like a pirate ship, so I think that's going to be pretty neat. And they're purposely not straight. I just want this to be rustic. Yeah, I'm doing this at night. It's like 100 degrees here now, so you're going to get the romantic lighting. So then all I do now is I take this piece and I put it up here. Just like that. Yeah, that fits better. All right. Yep, that's going to be good. All right. And now I'll put a piece of one little trim piece there down the middle of here. So this will have something for some backing. So this is what I mean by a trim piece here. We're just going to slide this back here, put that about middle, and then we're going to fret nail that too. I'm just going to go. There we go. Now we got backing. That'll be a lot stiffer, and then we'll put a little shim back there, hit that. Well, damn it, I didn't hit the record button. Oh well, I'll show you what I did. I put a little shim behind here. Oh boy. Because that's about 1/4 inch gap from what I got going here. And I just put this last piece up, and these are all nailed in. Super solid. Sorry that it's dark. I'm doing this at night. It's a little cooler, but I think it's going to look super cool. Well, we're out of bright and early. We're trying to plug away on the camper. It's been over 100. It's been pretty hard to work on. Plus, I have all kinds of stuff going on. It's been drawing my attention away. But this camper is all about research and development. So I like to do a little bit and then test it out. Like for instance, I took a trip up to the Fortress of Solitude a couple days ago. Put over 400 miles on the camper down a bumpy kind of road. And because I'm doing all my interior stuff, I wanted to see how that held up. And it held up really well. Let's take a look. So we've been doing work. So I got that wall all done, a little angular piece up there. It's coming. I'm just like kind of slow rolling. We'll get up in here and check it out. Now I'm going to work on this corner here, get that all done. I have electrical that I have going, so that's kind of why I'm going slow. I put marker lights on the top here just for traffic highway safety and visibility, and we're working on that right now. I'm getting a lot of question on my awesome windows here. I got them off of Amazon. They're the deluxe RV acrylic windows. They're about $199 a piece. And the company that I believe is not the USA charges $40 for shipping. These are amazing windows. They open really nice. You can hear those clicks and they'll stay open. And then you have a screen here, and then the blackout screen up top. That is amazing. Again, they're the, if you go on Amazon and search acrylic RV window, there's several options, but these are the deluxe RV acrylic window. I'll try to put a link. I'm really not good at this stuff. I gotta consult my grandchildren or something to figure out how to do that. I'm working on it though. I'll try to get a link in there for all the stuff that I use for this, but most of it is from Amazon. I hope that helps. And then my next other thing that I'm going to do is I'm building a little cabinet over my wheel well here. It's going to be solid on the front. I'm probably going to have a flip up table so that I can eat in here in case it's like really inclement weather outside. But the top is going to open up so that I'll be able to just drop my stuff. Like this is my patio carpet. I just kind of drop that in there and it'll stay in there amongst my little camp chairs. I have my camp chairs and then my little utility bag with all some tools and whatnot in there. So it's just going to stick out about 8 inches. It's going to be about 52 inches long. I'll put a couple inches on the top and it will open up, and then I'll probably have a little table that sweeps up. And then I'm still thinking, I do have a stain that I purchased to do the inside. It's just going to be a pain. So I'm working on it. I'm developing as I go here. All right, here's a little piece I got, and this is what the stain is going to look like. It is this stuff. It's water-based stain and poly, satin. And I like the finish. It's going to be kind of nice. I've got a few pieces in there. I'll show you. And then there's my shelf. Stain that too. So I got a little stain party going here. And that's what I'm talking about, a marker light. So I just put a little marker light there. Got to wire that into my tail lamps. A little wire run through the back there. And then here's what it's going to kind of look like. So 2 coats is the trick here. There's only one coat. So I like the 2 coats. So that's what it's going to look like. It's going to be pretty dark in here, just the way I want it. Well, this is definitely a learning experience. I really wished I would have stained all my pieces like this before I started. But like I said, I'm learning as I go here. My next one's going to be crazy. But I'd highly recommend cutting the pieces, fitting them in, and then staining them to your liking. and then putting them up. And it's going to be a whole lot more efficient. All right, it's a little slow going, but it's hot. It's over 100, and I'm just kind of going slow, not killing myself. And I want to tell you, man, this interior is coming out really nice. This is my back wall. Had to reconfigure my shelf a little bit. I had to do it a little differently, but it's much better and great. I have a few more pieces put in there, some roof stuff, and then I'll restain the whole thing. It's going to be beautiful. I have a motorcycle trip to Idaho here in a couple days. I'll be gone for about 5 days, so I'm going to end this video here. I'll do another video for my motorcycle ride, and I do a lot of motorcycle stuff. It's a passion of mine. It's fun and a good time. Anyway, if you like this, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, share this video. I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed. I'm going to try to keep more content coming. I'm just taking my time on this because I'm like building a little bit and then testing it out. And because if you build something and then you finish it, then you take it out, then you realize you're going to do things a little bit differently. Then you take stuff back apart, and then it's a whole thing. I'm over 50, so I've done this a few times. I already know what I would do differently if I did another one. So I have a few trips coming up. I have a fly fishing trip with my buddy Paul in August. That's going to be a good one. We're going to take our campers out. We're going to go out for a week. That is going to be an amazing trip. And then we're going to really stretch the legs on this thing. I got that motorcycle trip in Idaho, and then I might be in between doing a trip to Colorado. So that might be cool. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. So I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed. Sorry I haven't put anything on this in a while, but it's been slow going, man. It's just hot here in the Las Vegas in June. But I thank you all for watching, and thanks for sticking around with Bearded Adventure.